3, 2, 1.
What is up? This is AJ, host of Talking with the Source and founder. Next to me, I'm with my good friend
Robin from Paranormal.
Oh, I was waiting for that. It's Robin, but he didn't do it yet. Next to
It's Robin.
There you go. Next to him is another good friend of mine.
Who, me?
Yeah, of course you.
Woo! It's your boy Todd from Relatively Paranormal Equipment. You already know.
Awesome.
So what's going on?
Hello, Todd. Hello, Todd. We have. Go ahead, Chris. Tell where you're from.
Hi, I'm Chris from Paranormal.
Awesome. And also, we have a special guest tonight. We have Ellie, who is next to her. Now, I just want to give a little introduce to Ellie. Ellie is the beautiful daughter of Julie J, Robin's soulmate, and also Chris's daughter. And, we just wanted to obviously bring her in, make her laugh tonight, have a good time, do so. Oh, cat's hitting her in the face. But we're going to have a good time tonight. But anyway, guys, how you guys all been?
Doing okay.
Yeah, all right.
Good.
Busy.
Still in shock.
Yeah, I know. I feel you. One thing I want to shout out real quick, just for everybody watching at home, if you can go on the Talking with the Source Facebook page, I pinned a GoFundMe page up there. It is for the family right here, for the kids to help Julie, Julie's family with everything. Oh, wow, I don't know why it's. Hold on. Oh, that was weird. Anyway, I think it was because you guys were close to each other, Robin. But yeah, it's because you guys are close to each other. But anyway, besides that, I posted a GoFundMe on the Talking with the Source page. It helps with funeral costs. It helps with a lot of things during this time. Please go to the GoFundMe. And please, if you can donate, great. If not, anything helps, even a prayer. So please help us. And we just want to thank everybody who's been donating already. Thank you so much. That means more than the world to everyone, to the family, obviously, to everyone. This Talking with the Source family isn't just us. It's everybody who watches, who's a part of it. And we just thank all of you guys. So I want to give a shout out real quick to RGV Paranormal Lockdown, who is actually going to be on Saturday. So what's up, RGV? But Todd, talk to these people a little bit about what you got coming up with these cat balls you're just telling me about what's going on with the store. Tell them some new stuff that might be coming up.
Well, first of all, I'd like to announce that Relatively Paranormal Equipment now has a partnership with Global Ghost Hunt and Parapost Network. Right now, if you go to relativelyparanormal.com and use the discount code GGH23, you can get 5% off any order, whether it's a XLS, SLS. You can spend $1,000, you get 5% off. There's no limits on that. And that is to celebrate the new partnership we have with two amazing companies. Merce and I also just signed up for the Global Ghost Hunt. Mr. AJ is supposed to join us. All right.
Oh, yeah,
hopefully he does, because we are going to one of the most amazing locations in the world. We are returning to the amazing Hinsdale House in upstate New York. One of the craziest places we've ever been in. We've been to a lot of places, and that place is just different. And it's going to be probably one of the best live streams we've ever done. I am positive, because activity's always off the hook with us, thanks to our amazing invention, the power plant spirit energy device. But we're going to probably rock. I don't know. I might bring like 6 or 7, AJ. Are you ready for that?
Listen, we'll make 6 or 7. I'll sit in the middle, and you'll SLS me, and we'll see how much things can come onto me. I'll do it.
We brought 6 to Rolling Hills Asylum, and if you watch that video on relativelyparanormal.com, we have over 130 paranormal videos, and the Rolling Hills video is 80-plus minutes of nonstop activity, weird stuff appearing, anomalies everywhere. and we dropped two people carried around 6 power plants and dropped them everywhere. But we have a couple new items now too. We're selling K2 meters for $29.99, and we're gonna start selling the cat balls there that everybody loves. 2 for 10 or 3 for $15. I'm gonna be putting those up later on today. And of course, we have the most high quality, best SLS camera on the planet that we sell for $295. It comes with everything. And we now have the all new XLS, which is the SLS V2 that comes with a brand new 10-inch tablet. Everything's included with both devices. You get video tutorials with both, and we give you lifetime video chat, text support. If you have questions along the way, we are there for you. Our goal, Marissa and I, we started this company because we felt people in the paranormal community deserved an equipment store where you get responded to, where you get treated right, no matter how much you spend, and where the people want you to have an amazing experience. And that's what we want all of our customers to have. That's what we strive for. Yep. We think everybody deserves it because we got ripped off too many times, and that's how we started all this. And we see what's out there with some of this garage tech garbage, whatever it is, and we that's not what we're about. We're about high quality equipment, period. We have a partnership with Ghost Gear. Rob makes high quality, amazing equipment as well. The REM puck and the ultrasonic motion detector are 2 of our favorite devices. Well, that's all we sell. We don't sell trash. That's not what we're about. We don't want to sell garbage.
I just want to say, I'm going to sign off now. You're just going to finish the rest of the show because honestly, you could just
let me rip.
Going,
you let it go.
That's why I love you. I don't have to do nothing. It's great. But hold on. I want to say hello. The Paranormal. Patrol Paranormal. Please check them out. How are you guys? Paracrew Podcast. I'm a little upset with Matt right now because I sent him a link and he didn't show up. But it's okay. It's okay. Ashley Hale's with us. Want to let everyone know that Ashley actually has a podcast now with David Hope, I believe it is. So I'm going to be posting that up on the Talking with the Source page, and she will also be coming on as a guest host soon. So thank you, Ashley, for always being an awesome viewer and Talking with the Source groupie, as we call it. Also, Wild Bill, I'm having a shot with you right now, my brother. God bless you. But
right,
Todd,
AJ.
Yeah.
Here's something that I'm gonna run by you.
Uh-oh.
Right?
Yeah.
You and Todd.
Uh-oh.
And this, you're gonna kill me for this because you don't even know about this yet. But I've had an idea.
Uh-oh.
I know, but
this could be dangerous.
Wait, when he has an idea without Julia around, it's normally not a good idea. Let me just tell you.
No, I know, but
I'd just stop now if I was you, Robin.
Thank you.
Well,
Sorry,
I'll probably
go
get
ahead.
kicked in the night. But anyway, how about this? Hinsdale House. You book it for later on in the year as well. You and Todd to go, right?
Yeah.
And on the same night, you know where I'll book.
Oh, you'll book the 30 East Drive, and we'll do a live to see if we can connect.
Whoa.
Yeah, because
that experiment.
Nick Groff did Hinsdale House, and something from Hinsdale followed him home, if you remember, and told him he had to go to Pontefract to 30 East Drive. Mm-hmm. So there's some connection between them two. So why not do a joint investigation at the same time?
Absolutely.
That's cool.
Listen, 30 East Drive is a bucket list location too. We will. Marissa and I will get to the UK somehow, some way. And listen, I will have to have like all these locations lined up, Robin, and I got to get to all of them.
Dude,
Chris doesn't look too enthused about that.
Robin, hold on. When you go out there, dude, like if Robin showed you some of this like locations, okay, they're just all over, just sitting around. They're not like over here, man. They're everywhere. Like,
oh yeah, like I said before, you could go into his yard and probably find it like 1,000-year-old dead Roman soldier to talk to.
Yeah. Please,
you know?
just this map that I've seen, the amount of abandoned places covers with little dots. It's that crazy.
Yeah, Chris will tell you, and Ellie will tell you. You literally drive down a road, and there's an abandoned pub at the side. Am I right?
Yeah, but let's be honest. How many of them have we actually managed to get into if we've stopped there?
lately, quite a few.
You haven't been out, but yeah, I haven't been out in like 2 years. But and again, look how long it took us to get our map the way it is.
Man, 50
Nah,
grand.
come on, we've been getting into them recently.
Like I can't say recently. Obviously, I've been out in over 2 years now.
Away.
30 East Drive, though. You've been there, Robin?
Oh, yeah.
3 times.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You're going to rub it in like that, too? You've been there 3 times? Damn.
Honestly.
And what's your experience? Give me a little tidbit. Give me a taste.
Hold on one second. Chris and Robin, since you guys are sitting close to each other, whoever's not talking, just mute it for me because, yeah, it's going to squeal on you. Sorry.
Yeah,
yeah, no, I keep forgetting.
30 East Drive, right? Constant. About twice out of the 3 times I've had activity. The only one time that we didn't have much activity was the time when I took Chris with me. But Ellie's been there. Ellie, tell him.
And what's the energy like in there?
Mad.
Yeah.
Because the energy in Hinsdale is bizarre. It's amazing, but it is. I've never felt anything like it. Listen, when we walked into Hinsdale, I'm gonna give you a taste of how crazy the house is. This nice lady, Diana May, who works for Dan over there, she was giving us a tour. And I'm standing there on the first floor, and I had Bose headphones and a little round like thing that I was just hanging from a camber on my belt because I was listening to video in the car doing review. And all of a sudden, I felt something pulling on the pouch, and something ripped the Bose headphones out of their pouch and slammed them on the floor. That was our intro to the Hinsdale house. That was 30 seconds in.
Wow.
I felt the pulling on the little pouch, and somehow it might have been open like a quarter of an inch. It pulled them out and slammed them on the floor. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it.
You know,
yeah, we had. I tell you what, Todd. No word of a lie. We had coins, marbles, earrings, key rings, everything thrown at us from.
Oh, that's the place that the throw things. Yeah, that's right. I saw it on Most Haunted.
And these things weren't sitting about. It's not as if they were sitting there where it could have lifted them. These things were just appearing, and they were being thrown at us. You close the door, you listen for it locking properly with the handle. So when you're going to go back in again, you've got to put the handle down. You open the door to go in. You close it, and you knock the door and stand away, and the handle doesn't move. You hear a click, and the door opens. Honestly, I watched. The Carol next door does not. The spirits in there do not like her, and I watched as me and her sat in that house talking. A black mass, and in the hall, and it was swirling round, and it was growing, and then all of a sudden it darted into the room, and I hadn't mentioned anything to her, and it darted in the room towards me and her, and all of a sudden she started rubbing her leg, and she was going, get off my leg. And I was like, I can't believe it. I've just seen that manifest.
Wow. Now, Ellie, did you go with him
to
drive or no?
I went with him the second time and the third.
Wow. So it was that crazy, huh? Brian.
I remember sitting in a room for like half an hour and don't remember it.
Oh, wow.
And, listen, and now that she said that, that's messed up that she said that, because this is what I was about to drop. Is that now that Marissa and I are doing the review, because the Hinsdale episode's almost done. AJ, you said you was going to come on it with Brian, right?
Yep.
So big shout out to Mr. Brian Laverty out there, one of my favorite people. Love you, brother. Thank you so much for the opportunity you're giving my company. We really appreciate it. But Brian's going to come on the Hinsdale episode. But Marissa, anyway, Marissa and I were doing the review. And at certain times, she's saying, I don't remember that. And then sometimes I don't remember things. Like, we have lost time in that house.
Oh, I believe
because I'm watching things and I'm like, wow, that's amazing. I don't remember that happening. And it's freaking me out because I'm watching the review and I'm like, I don't remember some of this stuff. And Marissa's having the same thing. And it's weird, bro. Like, we have lost time in that house.
Yeah. Hey, I just want to say,
lost time and all.
Well, I just want to say Brian's been stirring up some shit in the comments, and we haven't even said nothing about it. Talking crap about good old Nick Groff here, and he's talking about he brings home herpes, and then he's saying videos and pictures. Robin, show us some evidence.
I've got pictures. I haven't got video yet.
Of what? Of what?
East Drive.
No, 30
Oh,
East Drive, yeah.
I thought you
They're
said something
very-
about Nick Groff and herpes. I said,
No.
No.
He said the only thing that Nick Groff brought home from there was herpes because of what Robin said. How he said that he brought something home from Hinsdale House.
yeah.
Brian was making a joke about it, but I was finding it funny how he's stirring up the group in there. But hold on, before we keep going, I have to introduce good old Jen.
It's swirling. Who is it?
Jen from EIPR. Jen, introduce yourself.
Hello, can you see me?
I can see you. Introduce yourself.
Oh gosh. Oh, I'm Jenny. Oh gosh. Okay, I am Jenny. I'm from Ireland.
Okay.
I run Emerald Isle Paranormal Researchers here in Ireland, and I also run Shadow Whispers in the Night Vodcast. That's me.
Hey, we want to say
That is me, short and sweet and simple.
we want to say salute and also check out Don Dick's show. Absolutely amazing show. Thank you so much, Katia, for joining us. Appreciate you. Jim, want to say hello to you as well. Appreciate you. And Ashley says, hey, Jenny.
Hey, Ashley.
And Ashley's awesome. And Brian just said, I had all kinds of respect for Robin. Then he mentioned Nick and went down about 6 notches, laughing my ass off. That's so funny. Hey, all he did was mention him. He never said if he was a fan or not. So you're taking a little extreme today, Brian. No, he just likes to be a pain in the ass. That's all. But
Yeah,
hey,
I don't know. I don't know the guy personally, so.
Oh, I love.
He's
my brother, so I get to call him those things.
I know Dan from Hinsdale does a lot of work with him, and Dan Klaus, who runs Hinsdale House, is an awesome guy, super nice guy.
Yeah.
Like, is super excited that we're doing the global ghost hunt from there. He sent me a couple of messages thanking us for supporting the place, and he's been nothing but kind and welcoming to us every time we've been there. So
viewers that just came on, I want to ask you guys a question. We're going to be going to the Hinsdale House in May. Me, Todd, and his crew, Marissa, everybody. And I want to ask you guys, what crazy experiment or thing would you like to see us do while we're there? I'll do anything. So you tell me.
We're going wild, bro. Now that I've been there and I understand what's there, we're going to do some really weird stuff to get some extreme evidence. I'm going to do the feedback experiment where you point the camera into the TV, because he's got a TV in the living room, and you have it feed back into itself, and it kind of creates an IT experiment. And I guarantee that something messed up is going to show up on that TV.
Yeah.
Because there are some powerful entities at work there.
Wow.
Powerful entities at work there. That is many of them. Many of them. The place has many spirits, and I think there's some elementals. I don't know. I was doing a review the other day, and I heard flute music, like Native American flute music, as an EVP that I had never heard before.
Hey, Jenny, turn your phone sideways for me. Sorry.
Will I turn it around? I'm thinking of turning it around. Let me see.
Yeah, turn it sideways. I can see you better. There we go. Sorry, I made Ellie. I thought you were listening
but everything
to me.
is...
I was trying to point Jen. Sorry.
Oh, it's me. Everything is going crazy here today. Everything's going crazy. It's driving me crazy.
How's the weather?
But I'm working it. Is that all right?
That is good. That is good.
What?
I said, how is the weather?
Perfect.
Perfect. Nice.
It is cold. It is cold. My fire is lit and my heating is on as we speak.
Oh yes.
It is cold. I cannot warm up.
Not too cold here, but it is.
Huh?
It's not too cold in Connecticut in the USA, but it is cold. But
it is cold here. I mean, we are getting a nice, lovely, sunny, bright morning.
Oh, that's cool.
It's cold. It's cold. It looks the spring is coming.
AJ.
Yeah.
Can I just say as well that before there's any confusion, that obviously Ellie does go out with us sometimes, but she's the urban exploring side of it, whereas we're the paranormal. But she gets to see a lot of it anyway.
That, and I have a kid at the minute, so I can't really go anywhere.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You can always get the baby into it a little sooner than expected. No, I'm just joking. Just joking. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I wouldn't do
Baby
that.
carrier ready?
Right? Look, Chris is laughing. You have the baby carrier ready? Yeah, that's funny. Okay, so hold on. Ashley just said, if you're going to be at the other site investigating the same time, could you do the Estes method with one person asking questions at a first location, answering at a second? I tell you what, I like that actually. I do that experiment at a bigger location, but I never thought of doing it cross locations across the world. That would be cool.
That would, because if we ask a question, I'm just saying there, if we ask
That
a
would be
question
so
at
good,
one end,
actually.
you get the answer at the other end then, don't you?
What was that?
If we ask a question at one end, it's like when we did the spirit box,
Yeah.
you and me, we ask a question at one end, you'll get the answer at the other end.
Well, hopefully that's the whole method.
But you'll hear. I'll run the vortex. You'll hear it. We will have direct conversations with them, bro. We talk to ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
the vortex does weird stuff, and we just end up having direct conversations. All you can do is just go watch the videos on my website. The vortex does some weird stuff, man. Weird
I'm
stuff.
gonna whip out the PSP7 quick, see if I can get anything while I'm sitting here with you guys. So you guys talk for a second. Set up.
There we go.
Well, listen, let me tell you something too. To add to the mix at Hinsdale, he's got a case in the back of the living room with 2 haunted dolls. That one of them started conversing with us through all of our devices at the same time. We have a Paratech made by Appy Droid. He's in Ireland. He does awesome work. So we have a Paratech XL that works phenomenal. That this was getting intelligent responses, one after the other, about the doll case. You know, we said, "Oh, do you want to come out of there?" And I think it said like something about an exhibit, which was like he's got all these haunted dolls set up like an exhibit. And it was talking to us. It was setting off the EMF meter on command, the flashlight. And then I turned on the vortex. And the creepiest thing of all is this little girl's voice came out and started talking about the doll case and how it was the entity in the doll case. And I was watching it on review, and it freaked me out just as much on review as it did in person, because it is a little girl's voice. I'd almost like wish I could get the video to play it for you, but I'm on my phone right now. But really creepy stuff.
Isn't that Hinsdale House the one where, isn't there a bedroom upstairs that always has flies in the window?
I didn't see any flies when I was there, but the upstairs is so messed up. You go up there, like at one point, like my heart was pounding on my chest, not because I was scared. I had no idea why.
That's good with the SS method, going from one country to the other.
It'll work. Anything will work like that. You know, it's all intentions. But yeah, listen. During Global Ghost Hunt, I'm not sure how it works. I don't know if I need a moderator or somebody to watch, Robin. If you want to do that for us, I don't know if people can ask questions or chime in or what. I'm not 100% sure on it. But if it's that sort of thing, maybe you could do that online from England for us. And help us out that way.
Yeah, I mean, I see how it goes. You know what I mean? It just obviously, I took a step back from this first one. I'm hoping to go back in for the October one. But I'll just I think we as a team and we as a family will just get this next week over as won't we, and then sort of see how things go.
There we go.
Yeah, I gotta find out more about like how it's set up anyway with the cameras and whatnot.
Well, sorry guys, but Jenny is loading right now, so we'll let her load for a second. But I got somebody new. I got the mobile paranormal consultant. Finally comes on.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, brother?
Matt Barron.
And we got the Wicked Queen here too.
Awesome, Wicked Queen.
And Mackenzie.
Who's that, Matt?
Yo, Vodcast.
Is that Matt?
That's Matt, baby.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought I heard his voice.
Yeah.
I got
that voice. So Matt, we're talking about Global Ghost Hunt. We're talking about how I'm going to be going to the Hinsdale house with Todd. And
nice.
I have a question. What crazy thing would you like to see us do while we're there? I don't care if it's dangerous or whatnot. I'll do it. Just tell us.
Honestly, I'd love to see AJ in the area that has the most reports by himself with no flashlight, no nothing, just a recorder.
Yeah, I'll stick him in Mary's room. It's messed up. I wouldn't want to sit in there for more than 5 minutes, not because I'm scared, but because the energy in there is just messed up.
I'd love to see that.
It's a messed up room. That's the room that Lorraine Warren said she wouldn't sit in for 5 seconds if you had to. In the Paranormal Lockdown episode. It's a messed up room. I went in there and I almost threw up. The energy was so weird. I don't know. I've never felt energy like that. I'm not a sensitive guy.
AJ would have to be in his street attire. I think Robin would agree with me on that one.
No, you know what I would really like to do? This is a crazy experiment. This is what I would really like to do. Real quick, I just want to say to Parapost 2 International, I don't even know who you are because it doesn't have your name, so how could I invite you? And I would invite you. But also, Mark Lee, what's up, my brother? But this is the thing that I wanted to do, okay, while we're there. I wanted to do the vortexes or whatever, not the vortexes, the power plants, right? Put them all around in a circle. Then I want to sit in the middle of the circle. I want to put in my headphones frequency to open the third eye. I want to meditate, open the third eye with the frequency while sitting in the middle of that, while someone is recording, you know, with SLS and all these other tools and seeing if we can get anything.
Well, I just got a Zoom H4. I could put the headphones on with that with you, and you can sit there and probably do live EVP because I got so many EVPs there. If I sat you in the middle of that, you'd be hearing some voices for sure. And that's a powerful recorder, so it should pick up anything.
That's one of the best recorders out there.
Yeah, I have an H1 and an H2, but I wanted an H4 just because it's easier. It's
What
a little
recorder
bit
do you
bigger
have?
with the buttons. So in the dark, I don't know. I wanted something that I could easily listen to, and it has a speaker. The H2, I can't figure out how to play it through the speaker. You only can use headphones.
Yeah.
So
Even
not
Mark
a big fan
Lee,
of that.
even Mark Lee just said the Zoom H4 is amazing, and I know it is. As a person who's into music and someone who's recorded, just that alone, the Zoom H4 has been used for a lot of stuff when I was in school. It's a great.
Yeah, I just got it on eBay. I don't even know what that. Did we get it in an auction or did we make an offer? We made an offer. There's a million of them on eBay. So if you want a Zoom recorder, you go to eBay and either do one of the auctions or just make an offer to people. Listen, I got an H1 and an H2 for like $100 last year. They were like $50 a piece. I won 2 auctions, and they're both great recorders. But I wanted an H4 just to step it up a little bit.
But hold on, I just want to say right now to Brian, okay? He was the one who was mad because he didn't get an invite. I just gave him the invite. You know what he says to me? He says, "Not interested, thanks." Laugh out loud.
Oh my God, really?
Big B's not interested? Oh, come on, Big B. Come on, buddy. Come on the show. You already know. Let's go.
So, yeah.
And Mark Lee has to get Decade of Decadence over here soon.
Yeah. Mark Lee said Guitar Center sells on Amazon.
Oh, you know what else I just got too that we can use is a Zoom headphone amplifier that you can plug 4 headphones in, and we can all listen to like EVPs through the recorder simultaneously. You have a set of headphones, and you have your own volume and everything. So that'd be pretty fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like one of them I have here is like a connector, and there's like 6 connectors to it where you can all plug your headphones into, and like you said,
it's like that,
everyone can listen to the same. It's just a small piece, but everyone can listen to.
Yeah, it's not that big.
Yeah,
it's not that big. It has like a different volume button for each one. It looked pretty cool online. I don't know. I think I'm addicted to buying like anything I can use for ghost hunting. I also just got a device. It monitors barometric pressure in the room. You just set it down.
Hey guys, hold on. I know you are, but hold on. Before you explain it, there's something very important. We have the biggest pain in the rear with us right now.
I'm already here.
Oh my God!
You got Brian Lowry joining us right now, baby.
Okay, so I want to make things very. I want to make things very, very clear. Okay, very, very clear. I wasn't causing any havoc in the room.
You were
causing. As soon as Robin says, "Oh, remember that one where Nick brought the poltergeist home or brought something home with me?" Are you frigging kidding me? Are you kidding me? Seriously?
Entertainment.
You know what?
Baby.
I was watching a bunch of. You know where I get my frustration from. I was watching a bunch of TikTok videos today, and I can't tell you how many videos I saw on TikTok where people were talking about orbs. These are orbs. These are orbs. These are orbs. And I'm sitting myself. You know nothing about the paranormal, but here you are, where it's obvious that it's dust or skin particles. You can tell I even said in some of the comments, you can even tell what it is because they're all going in the same direction.
Yeah, it looks like snow.
The air is circulating in the room.
Yeah.
So that's why they're
like
going
snow.
the same way. It's like, and she goes, well, that's your opinion. No,
It's very
that's every
easy to- it's very easy to tell the difference.
investigator's opinion. Like, I'm so sick of these videos going up and these people are saying, oh, look at the dust or look at the shadow figure. There was one up there, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, it went viral. Somebody was looking around the corner from a kitchen. It was obvious this person was wearing a friggin' robe or something over his
black
head.
hoodie. There was a black hoodie.
Like, seriously, this is the crap that we're fighting on a constant basis. And then Robin says, oh, remember that episode with Nick Groff was followed home by something?
Well, I just thought I'd mix it up for you, Brian.
And then I'm sitting here going, I literally put my phone down and I had to walk away.
Well, you didn't walk very far because you're back.
Well, my condo's not that big, so I got back quite quickly to my phone. So,
but I'll tell you what people don't realize, though, is that it's called the Holy Grail for a reason. We don't see a ton of apparitions and shadow figures. And last year, I investigated 31 times, and I don't have one shadow figure or full-bodied apparition, but yet Twin Paranormals on Nuke's Top 5 every week with another shadow figure. My fucking ass, dude. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen, bro. It doesn't happen.
You know what?
I have one.
You know what?
If I see one more door closing on Paranormal caught on camera, I'm gonna vomit. I don't care what door's closing.
You know what? I have to be honest. There's a lot of there's a lot of reason why people think they're these orbs. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. First things first. What's his name? Barry Fitzgerald told me something very, very interesting about orbs that I never even thought of. Okay. Do you understand why every time you see an orb, it's round? It's because the camera's friggin' round. The camera lens is round. That's why it's round. And then it's the light reflecting off the dust or whatever you want to friggin' call it. But I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm getting sick of these videos that I'm seeing. People are getting hundreds and thousands of views on TikTok going, oh my God, look, it's a big orb. No, it's not. It's a big friggin' dust particle that, you know, it gets sickening. And this is the battle that we're fighting.
But do you believe in the
day.
orbs that are self-lit, flashing, that will turn into a doorway? Or I have orbs that materialize out of a wall. And I'll tell you this, with the XLS.
No, I'm sorry, I don't believe it because
how does dust go in different directions then?
Do you know why these channels
dust all goes in one direction with the air current? So how can like one shoot this way
it
at
doesn't
10
necessarily
miles
mean
an hour, one
that's a
shoot
dust.
that way at
That
100
could be a
miles an hour?
bug. That could be a bug.
Yeah, but I know the difference between a bug, Brian. I've watched thousands of hours worth of video. Thousands of hours worth of video. And I'll tell you this, the XLS, can I explain the XLS to you? XLS shoots a beam of infrared light that hits solid objects with mass. It comes back and it maps them. I'm mapping orbs that have shadows that are the size of a beach ball above my head. And it's got a shadow. I can show you. It's got a freaking shadow. And the XLS doesn't map dust. Dust doesn't have mass and density.
Todd, I get that. But 9 times out of 10, it's dust. It's not an orb.
Some of it is, yeah. Some of it's dust, but I know the difference between dust. Dust looks like snow.
And you know what? It might not be dust. Guess what? Skin particles fly through the air too.
Well, how about orbs I have that shoot out of mirrors?
Yeah.
Ding ding.
Out of mirrors and shoot into mirrors.
This is why when you go to Global Ghost Hunt, the first thing I say in that video, orbs, the biggest debate in the paranormal industry.
Well, none of us are dead, so we don't know. But You know, I spoke to the spirit in my house for 2 years named Angie, and she told us that's the way she travels. I don't know. I have a video where I put my arms out like a scarecrow and I called out body parts, and the orb would appear and fly over the different body part. I'd say left arm, it'd go over my left arm.
So let me get this straight.
Let me get this straight.
So Angie told you that I fly, I become an orb, and that's how I fly around the room.
We said, do you travel in orb form? And she said, yes, all spirits do. I have the video.
What did that come through? What were you using? No, what were you using?
I don't know, maybe Dead Wave at the time.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. Like, I'm not saying I don't believe you, but what really pisses me off, and when I go through all these videos and people are saying this is this, or they've obviously faked something, like this woman. There's a woman on TikTok right now. There's a woman on TikTok right now that just happened to be taking a video at this time. Just happened to be taking a video where there's a woman standing up and their child's in the room, and all of a sudden she's getting pulled. You can obviously tell it's a wire that's pulling on her sweater. It was so blatantly obvious, but the woman got almost 1 million views.
No.
Going, wow. Like, this is
like I said, there's 1 million doors closing and bullshit that just doesn't happen. And even if I did catch a door closing, I wouldn't show it because it's obviously a draft.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying in general.
Todd and Brian, shut up for 1 minute. I want to say something. God, it's like a boxing match.
No, I love Brian. Listen, we can agree to disagree on certain things. None of us are dead. None of us know for sure.
Yeah, of course. But here's the thing, right?
But when it comes to
wait, hold on, Jenny. Sorry. One thing I've gotten that before too, Todd. I've gotten that before too. So I know what you're saying, but I also do understand what Brian's saying. And the thing is, you know why these videos get a lot of views? It's because it's all entertainment. People want to be entertained. They don't care about the research like we do. They don't care about what's actually going on.
No, they don't.
You know what I mean?
There's a difference between thrill seekers, entertainers, and investigators and researchers. I mean, if we got 45 minutes of crash, bang, thump, look at that, run, dude, well, then we might as well all give up what we're bloody doing. Yeah. It's long. It's tedious work. It's a pain in the arse half the time. But we don't stop, even though we want to. We don't. I'm retiring every week from the paranormal because I swear to God, I'm going to end up in the loony bin with it. It drives me insane, but I still do it because my investigations are fabulous. I love them. And when it comes to shadow figures, I have one on camera. I have one from about
Jenny,
4 or 5 years ago.
Jenny, let me ask you this. Okay,
that's 1 in 4 or 5 years now. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a rare event, and it's an awesome event.
They'll have it.
I'm gonna ask Jenny. I'm gonna ask everybody in the room. Does it not piss you off? Like, be honest, guys. Be honest. Does it not piss you off when you've captured an amazing EVP that's saying whatever, and then you got some friggin' idiot that has done something to fake videos? They're getting 1.2 million views, and you're getting 6 on something that's fucking real.
Yes, it pisses me off.
It pisses me off to
when you work hard.
Yeah.
And you've got the creme de la creme of audio. I'm all about the audio. I will do audio 24/7. And I would have the creme de la creme. And I'm like, did you not hear this? Are you not hearing what I'm hearing? Yeah. And it's amazing. And it's mind blowing. And I've got so many like it. But it's just like, it's not an orb.
And you know.
So I'm just like, well, that's why I don't put my work up anymore.
And I know the patrol said something about Jake Paul on YouTube.
Just put your work up though to share with the people that are like us. I don't care about views. I don't care if I get 1 view or 1 million views. I'm not about the views.
Yeah, but you want to get it. You know what? And I get that. But you want to get your evidence out there. To getting it to 5 people is not going to make you happy. And if anybody says it does, then they're lying.
But I'm just saying I'm not going to put up fake shit to get views. I'm not about that.
I get that.
I lived this shit for 4 years. I was tormented for 4 years. I'm obsessed with answers because I want to know why the fuck I went from a non-believer skeptic to somebody that was being paralyzed and held down in bed and getting shit thrown at him and everything else for 4 years that I couldn't move out of the house because I couldn't afford to. And it became a full-blown obsession for answers. I read books.
Let me tell you the difference between YouTube and TikTok. Okay, let me tell you the difference. Okay, I had that video up on YouTube that got, or I had a video up on YouTube and TikTok, the exact same friggin' video. Nothing changed. I didn't change anything. On TikTok, it got 400,000 views. 400,000. On YouTube, it got 48.
Yeah, do you know why though?
Hmm.
The reason why is because TikTok is really quick videos where people have enough attention span to check it out.
No,
YouTube,
yeah, but it's the same length of video though. It's the same length of video. Nothing changed in the
people don't
video.
watch YouTube
it
like
would
that.
be sometimes, yeah.
No, but this was a
you
short, and supposedly people watch shorts.
You can pay for videos on TikTok, though. You can pay to have people view it.
You can pay that on YouTube too.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You can pay
But the
that through
thing is,
YouTube
though,
as well. You know, but
a
I'm
lot
just
of
telling
people-
you the
Can you?
difference between YouTube and TikTok, even Facebook. Like on Facebook, I got over 100,000 views on that video.
Yeah. Well, Facebook,
So
I
you
think
know,
people
it's
use-
just it's ridiculous. YouTube is ridiculous.
Facebook, I think people use obviously for shorts a lot, and also TikTok. But I'm going to tell you right now, and even Instagram. But the thing is, YouTube, a lot of people don't go on there, I don't think, and use shorts because I don't get a lot of views with the shorts either. But if I go on TikTok, it's a whole nother story. If I go on Instagram, it's a whole nother story. So I get
it's
it.
just ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like I would say, okay. So maybe because of TikTok and YouTube and the difference in numbers, I get that. But then I put the video up on YouTube or Facebook, and I got over 100,000 views on it. So, like, I don't know. I don't like YouTube. I never have, and I don't see the only advantage I see that YouTube has for people is they pay you. When you get over a certain number. That's the only for me personally, that's the only good thing about YouTube. To be honest.
Yeah.
Everywhere will pay you.
And TikTok.
No, Canada doesn't get the creator fund, and we don't get that in Canada. I think we're one of the
well, I know myself, and one of my team members is going to set up a YouTube channel to put our videos up. You know, since
does Matt have a fucking towel on his face? What am I looking at?
I think that's a seat cover. So it's a seat cover. Originally, I thought that was
with a hat on or something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Canada. I believe the states get it. Does Ireland get the creator fund for TikTok? I don't know.
Oh, Nando.
There are some countries that get it, some countries that don't, and Canada is one of them that doesn't. So
Nando's in the house.
Yeah, sorry I'm late to the party. I was sorting out the
Say that again, Brian.
Yeah.
Is it me breaking up or everyone? Brian, what did you say?
It's you. It's you. So what I said, Canada.
I think you get paid. I'm not too sure if you get paid in Ireland.
Yeah. Well, that was delayed. Very delayed. So that's what happens when you don't have internet. So let's go back to Nick Groff for a minute and Poltergeist. Awkward silence.
Well, that was a network TV show, and Marissa and I were on that goofy My Extraordinary Family show, and you should have heard the shit they wanted me to do that I shot down that I wouldn't do.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, I'm not even going to really get into it because they were nice to us. And listen, whatever, the thing got 500,000 views on Facebook and YouTube, whatever. But they wanted me to perpetrate like Julia was the lead investigator of Relatively Paranormal. Listen, we don't have titles. We're just a family. We've brought Julia to a couple benign places like the Oliver House. She doesn't go out with us, but that's what they wanted it to seem like she went out with us all the time and that she was the fucking lead investigator. I shit you not. And I was like, no, that's not going to happen. You know, so.
Yeah. TV is amazing. TV is amazing what they do.
No, but they were smart because half of the views were people ripping us. Saying we're psychotic, bringing our daughter ghost hunting. I was like,
some of the stuff that I have to do on set is amazing. It's just, it's incredible. Some of this.
Oh, that's right. You're in the business. You know.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
It's stupid.
I mean, if that's your job and you got to make it more interesting, I guess that it's up to you how much your integrity is, but how much is that under his control and how much of it isn't?
Yeah.
And
it's exact same thing. And the exact same thing. Here's another thing. The amount of different angles they film too. Like on one scene, they can film it 12 different angles. And, so it's just, what you guys are seeing on TV is absolutely retarded, and none of it's 90% of it is not real.
when we went to the Taylor Trask Museum in Plymouth, Mass, after Portals to Hell had been there, the lady Jan told us that they showed up 5 days before, set up cameras everywhere in every inch of the house, and let them run for 5 days before Katrina and Ass Hat Osborne ever even showed up. You know, so there's a lot that we don't see for sure.
Sure.
You know, and I'll tell you what, as far as like more than the fake evidence, it's people like Jack Osborne that really aggravate me more than anything, because he's got no business doing anything. He doesn't know a damn thing about the paranormal. He thinks a great investigation is hearing a bang and running away in terror like a scared schoolgirl. You know, I mean.
And you think Stormy Daniels as well?
What's that? I don't know who that is.
Stormy Daniels, a porn star, it all of a sudden turned into a ghost hunter.
Oh, no, well, like that other idiot. What is it? Keisha there. I refuse to watch that nonsense, bro.
Stormy Daniels is the one that had the fling with Donald Trump.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
But,
and all of a sudden she was a paranormal investigator.
Oh no! Now she's supposedly a sensitive and an empath now.
No, yeah, everybody's a fucking sensitive, right? Sure. Everybody's an empath. Yeah.
An empath for penis. I'm just saying.
Well, let me tell you something. I'm the exact opposite of anything sensitive or anything empathetic in the entire world. You will never hear me say that. You know.
Oh, I love the empath word. I love it. Everybody,
people would use it because they want the attention.
Everybody has the empathetic thing in their brains. Everybody does.
Psychopaths.
So, and all of a sudden now, empath is associated with mediums and psychics now.
Yeah, I know.
So it's ridiculous.
Everybody is an empath now. Everybody.
Yeah, no, it's an attention thing, just like the titles. I'm the lead investigator. I'm the tech manager. Listen, you know what, Marissa and I'm not even a paranormal investigator. I'm a guy who got messed with by a spirit for 4 years, who was looking for some answers and just became obsessed with the subject. That's it. I didn't go to a college. I don't have a license that says private and paranormal investigator. There's no school for it.
Stir it up today. We're stirring it up today.
Listen, I'll tell you right now, a lot of these people are just people in their entire life that never had a freaking title, got stuffed in lockers in high school, and for once they get to have a title and be cool and order people around as the lead investigator of Georgia St. Paul Paranormal, and you know, whatever, bro.
Todd's a very angry individual.
You know what? I think
I'm not, but I have a psychology degree. I peep what's going on. I understand what's what with people.
It's obvious what they're doing when people.
It is.
You know somebody for 15 years, and you know, or whatever, and then all of a sudden they're a psychic. They're a medium.
Yeah.
And
but this is the problem that we have, Brian, especially over here, right? I mean, I'll tell you, Chris will tell you, Ellie will tell you, Jenny will tell you, Nanda will tell you. What happens is some of them urban explorers or entertainment people, and they get so far on YouTube and TikTok to the point where they can't get any further. So then what do? Oh, all of a sudden they're paranormal, because then they can go up that next level and get that next 100,000 subscribers that they want.
Wow.
And they haven't got a clue what they're doing, half of them.
Well,
no, and they don't even understand how dangerous it is.
It's not them. Unfortunately, it's not the people that's creating it. Is they are part of the problem.
And what's the difference now?
The other half, or the other 80% of the problem, is the people watching it, the people believing it, the people going, "Oh, I'm going to share your video because you captured a shadow figure," when really there was somebody in a fucking suit that came around the corner. Or there was fishing wire, or whatever it is. It's, you know, the content creator are to blame, yes. But I'm sorry, the people that are watching it are more to blame. Because
but the ones who are genuine, when they have these.
How could you tell?
The ones that are genuine, that they have these videos.
But how could you tell if they're genuine?
I have one. No, I have to. I'm on my phone, so I can't get it. I can't get it now, but I will send it on to you.
Yeah. Okay. So let me put it this way:
there was nobody in the room.
If an enthusiast is watching, okay, and all of a sudden,
in my video, there was nobody in the room. It was locked off.
Oh God! A big can flying across the room.
Yeah.
I can honestly say that is fake.
Well,
it's fake.
Can I tell you
something? I'm sorry, but I've been doing this long enough. I've seen enough from spirits, and I've seen enough from this that 9 times out of 10, they cannot do that.
No.
Well, listen,
they can't. They
listen,
can't. They can lift less than a pound.
I can have my family come down here right now and tell you that we had a tomato can on its side, full tomato can, fly at least 4 to 6 feet across the room in front of my uncle, almost hitting him as he was trying to run up the stairs. I can get him right now for him to tell you.
Okay, well, I'm talking about.
There are non-human entities that can move stuff.
Yeah, AJ. Exactly. Doesn't necessarily mean it was paranormal.
AJ, you mean
it could have been something else. It could have been something else.
Of course, but I'm saying, how can you tell?
I'm getting, okay, for example, Mr. Omar Gosh. Here's a perfect example. Okay, perfect example. And me and Lex have spoken about this on the show. This man had a can thrown at him. Now, if you watch the video carefully, you will see he put that video in reverse.
Yeah. He's been faking stuff forever, and people buy into it. It's crazy.
So, and this is what I'm saying. It's not the content creators. It's not the content creators. They're a problem, but it's the viewer. It's the viewer as well. I hope Valerie's kidding. I hope Valerie's kidding.
She is. Just laughing. But,
but at the end of the day, like they don't know what they don't know.
But here's a question
at the
for you
same
guys,
time.
Right? Here's a question for you guys. There's so many fakers and then real people also on YouTube right now. Say you don't know anything about the paranormal and you go to search the paranormal. Yeah. How are you going to tell if you don't know nothing about it who's real and who's not? You're not going to. You're just going to find the most one.
Yeah.
Because the real ones they're going to be boring.
Okay. No, and I'm with AJ. Listen, in the first haunted house I lived in, I had an iPhone go flying off the bureau and land like 3-4 feet away while I was holding my daughter Julia when she was 6 months old. And I was standing right there and I heard boom, and I looked over and saw an iPhone skid across the floor that was on a bureau that I just put there 5 minutes before.
So if you're watching a video and all of a sudden a couch moves.
No, I understand everybody fakes. There's a lot of fakers out there, but I'm just saying real paranormal phenomenon does occur.
Yeah.
You know,
if the couch is moving or the couch is all of a sudden moved, that's fake.
Well, you know where they screw up?
There's absolutely no way a spirit can move a whole couch.
You know where these people screw up?
A demon could, though.
Wait, Todd.
If they had a demonic entity.
Todd, these people screw up on YouTube, all these fakers. They screw up by doing big things that spirit would not do. That's their problem.
I don't watch any of it, to be honest with you.
I don't anymore.
I don't watch it, so it doesn't.
Probably about when they first got in the business, I watched a few of their videos, but I don't watch them anymore.
Yeah, like my 10th top 5, I knew 99% of it was fake, if not 100% of it, and I was like, all right, I'm done with this. I'm all set.
Yeah, Nando.
Nando, do you watch those YouTube videos?
Thoughts, Nando? Come on in, buddy. Come on in. Welcome.
I was enjoying the conversation. Do you know, I've watched them, and you know the ones that I think. Do you know whenever they put a video up, everything happens all the time to them. If it's not them, something like a chair moves, like really does move. And my problem with that is, we go investigating, and you know, as you've seen with us, Brian, you know, we stand in the tunnels for 6 hours straight trying to find something, and you get the littlest thing, you know. So for me, when you're watching things on YouTube, TikTok, you got to be very careful what you're getting drawn into, because you know, and I think Brian said this a number of times. They do it to get the views. It's
of course,
of course.
I
think you know, I do believe spirits can do things. Like I've witnessed it myself, but
moving a couch,
fake,
moving the couch.
I don't know about moving the. I don't know about moving the couch.
Okay, let me say this, Omar. I'm going back to Omar. Okay.
Who the hell is Omar?
Watch his videos,
I don't even know who that is.
If you watch his videos, you will see on every single video between 4 to 7 minutes, something always happens.
How about this guy? How about Mindseed?
Oh, he's just as bad.
Dude, started off as a tech reviewer and then all of a sudden became a paranormal expert overnight. Don't even get me started.
Yeah, he's you know, so if you're like any of these fakers, if you watch their videos close enough, you will see something happens every 4 to 7 minutes within that time span. The reason they do that, because they're trying to grab your attention so you'll stay and watch the whole video.
Yeah.
Okay. So if
yeah,
something happens in every one of his videos every 4 to 7 minutes, guaranteed he's faking his videos.
Oh, yeah.
Or she, because it's just not guys. It's
No.
girls too. So,
Yeah.
there's a lot of girls out there that are on YouTube that are big numbers that are faking videos as well.
Yep.
So, I can
Oh,
name
completely.
a few.
I know some of
I can
them.
name a few, but at the end of the
Me
day,
too.
I wish there was a way that now I'm even going to say it for TikTok now. Okay. Because I used to, me and Lex say this for YouTube all the time. Now I wish there was a way TikTok, it would be a requirement to put in there. It's entertainment. This is not real.
Yeah.
For entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, but what about the
That's it.
people that do put up real stuff? I mean,
well, then it's real stuff.
Yeah.
That's the problem with the paranormal is sometimes it's difficult to tell you're not there. You know,
anyways,
like we can
it is
tell,
what it
but the
is.
average
It's
person
a losing
can't.
battle. It's a losing battle.
Yeah, another
But
element of
listen,
that-
hey.
But
well,
yesterday I went outside and I before I got home I realized I was followed by something, and now it's here, and I feel like it's a demonic. It's something demonic. So it almost felt like I saw Nick Groft in my mind when that happened, and I'm only busting the chops of Robin. Glad to see you back, buddy. Glad to see you back. I will say that. It's good to see you back.
But you believe attachments can happen, right?
I was just laughing at Daryl's comment there.
I don't. Pardon me?
You don't believe attachments can
that's
happen?
the first person that popped into my head.
He is the worst. I'm not even going to go there because
I don't even know who that is. I don't even know.
But don't want to either.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, let me put it this way. I don't believe what you see on TV. I don't believe in that. Do I believe in attachments? Yes, but the way they portray it on TV, no.
No.
I believe in non-human entities can attach. I don't believe human spirits can leave the locations where they're stuck at because they all tell me they can.
Now to answer that question, I have a video on YouTube and I asked that question to an
I ask it all the time.
We had a K2 going, and we were doing a session, and I said, "Are you able to go back and forth?" And the K2 lit up like a Christmas tree. So I believe spirits can go back and forth.
I do believe that they can move around.
How do you think listen, I'm just curious. I want your honest opinion on this because I love other people. Listen, I'm very open-minded and I'd love to hear other people's opinions. How do you think they move about? And I'm asking a real question. I'm not being
How do you think they move in the room?
No, I'm just saying, like, how do you think they leave the location?
How do you think they move in a room?
Like, do you believe like it's like within their dimension they can come in and out of different doorways just by thinking it?
Sure.
Or
I believe they can. Yes, I believe they can.
That's all I was asking. I wasn't.
No. I know you weren't. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I'm always curious about
how
what
are they
people
able
think.
to move from room to room, or go downstairs in the basement, or go upstairs in the bedroom on the 4th floor? Why can't they do the same thing, going from house to business to house to business?
Or could it be like they got like a portal that they could suddenly go from? Because, for example, me, Brian, and Jenny a couple of weeks ago, we were all on a call together, and for some reason, Jenny's in Ireland, I'm in England, Brian's in Canada, and
well, that's it. If you're in location,
and we started to do this call-out session, and the spirits started responding to Brian where he's in Canada. So, is it possible that you know? And we got it on EVP, haven't we? Because we played it
in my house.
In Jenny's house in Ireland. So the spirit must have been able
to... I have the recording here, yeah.
The problem I have with spirits in general is we can't see them. And I think some of them are so desperate to communicate that I could call out and say, is Johnny here? And it could be Susie. And she's going to say she's Johnny just because she wants to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
No, you want me to turn on my PS?
We can't see them, so we don't know. Anybody could be saying anything. That's the problem with it. You know,
turn on the PSP7?
I would, yeah.
For what?
I don't know. See if we can get anything.
Let's do a call, right?
You want to try?
You know, it's never good to do it in your own home, right?
Dude, that's all I do.
Brian, you didn't say that to me. I did it in my house.
Yeah, I did so say it.
I
did so say it that night. You know, it's
I'll
not
tell you
good
what,
to
Jen,
do in your home,
me and
right?
you had a
Yeah,
quite
no,
a
I
few drinks.
stopped. I
don't think we
stopped
can
doing that
remember
2 years ago.
Yeah. And Jenny, yes, I did say it's not good to do in your home.
No, Brian's right. He's
Oh
100%
well.
right. It's bad. It's
I
bad. You
well,
open up
was that the
doorways,
night me
man.
and
Anybody
Nando and
doing it in
Sarah
their
were
home.
having a few?
Yeah.
That was the night that me, Nando, and Sarah had a few.
Yeah. So I think I said it about 5 times that night.
Brian,
you
I
know what,
wasn't
Jen?
listening.
I've got to be honest. I think he did say that. But me and you are past the point of listening, and we just started doing it anyway. And then Brian joined in. So I do think he
What was
said.
I gonna do?
I think he
Guys,
said it.
I can't do this anymore. I got to leave. Okay, goodbye.
You're on your arse.
That's what you want me to say that to you guys that night or what? Guys, I
Oh
can't do
no,
this
you jumped
anymore.
in, you
My
joined
God,
in.
just
But
stop, for the love of
but
God.
wasn't it good? But we listened. We did a playback, and
I'm
it
gonna
was
do an
like,
ugly
oh my
cry.
God.
I was gonna do an ugly cry. Because that's how
Oh,
actors
go
get
on.
away with it, right? They do the ugly cry.
Do it.
Anyways. No, it's Raymond's
You know
right.
what we were
It's good to see
saying
Robin.
where
Good to see
spirits can
Robin here
travel
and
from
laugh.
location to location to location. I remember being down in Lep Castle, and it was coming up to my friend's anniversary. I live about 2.5 hours away from Lep Castle, and a friend of mine said to me, Jenny, why don't you call out for your friend? Well, shut up. Why don't you call out for your friend, Jenny?
Leb Castle.
Oh, listen, you just want to be there. You just want to be there.
I know.
Did I say I'm back in April?
Oh my God.
Well, we called out. So my friend said to me, Jen,
ahead,
why don't you
AJ.
call out for your friend? And I was like, well, why would I call out for her here? You
Let's
know?
put that on
So I called out a question. Only shut up, you. I called out a question only my friend would know because it was coming up to her anniversary. So only I would know the question. So we had the spirit box on, and I'm calling out, hey, Neve, when I go and visit you, who do I, or what do I take with me? And we heard nothing on the spirit box. So when I came home, a few days later, I got stuck into audio, and that question was coming up. And what we didn't hear in the spirit box, I heard on the recorder. And the answer was what she said was dogs. I take my 2 big dogs over when I go visit her grave. I take my 2 big dogs. And I'm thinking, how would you be in Lep Castle? How could you? And only she would know this answer. So I still fight with it today. How would she still be in Lep Castle? So
more questions equal
did
more
she
answers
know?
equal
Did
more
she
questions.
follow? Did she travel? I don't know.
Every answer I get, there's more questions, and my theories are always fluid.
Say that again.
They change from talking to different people from different experiences, and all of our thought processes are shaped by our own experiences with this phenomenon, whether it's in your home, whether it's at a location, wherever it is. That's where all our ideas come. But we all got to stay open-minded. And Big B, you are such a smart guy that knows so much about this shit. Stop focusing on these negative hoaxers and put that energy towards helping me figure some of this shit out so we can combine forces like the Wonder Twins, and maybe we can come to some answers. Never mind the hoaxers.
There's a battle. There's a battle.
Come on,
There's
bro.
a battle.
Let's focus on the positive about this and get some freaking answers, bro. Seriously. You're a smart guy.
Like that already? Am I not like that already? Am I not?
No, I know, but you fuck the hoaxers, man.
Okay,
who cares?
AJ's getting upset. Let's AJ, go ahead.
Okay. Now what I'm gonna say is I have the box on, it's running. Let's see if we can get something. Let me know if you guys can hear this. Shake your head for me.
We'll talk after, Todd. We'll talk after.
Is that loud or no?
Always.
You, bro.
Always.
Hi, is anybody there?
Yeah, you're gonna have to bring it closer to the mic or something because you can't hear
Bring
it.
it closer to the mic.
Yeah, I can hear
I don't know
it.
where the mic is on this.
It's usually in the bottom where the button is.
Tell me when it gets louder. Is it louder?
What are you trying to ask?
It's going to be closer down. It's going to be closer. What kind of laptop do you have?
I have a MacBook.
Okay, so it's going to be underneath where the stroller. Yeah. Can you guys hear? See?
Or no?
That's weird. It's not too loud, no.
Not too loud though.
Ask them if they can move around to different locations and how they do it.
Spirits, is there anyone in this house right now?
Right
Yes.
here. Sounded like it said right here.
Is there anybody here that would like to talk?
So something.
Awesome. Can you say one of our names that are here on the screen?
Brian.
That sounded like no.
Sounded like Brian. You got to play
Brian,
that
yeah,
again.
it did sound kind of like
it
something.
sounded like it said Brian.
Can you say Brian? I said it. Did you hear that? Or I say it. It said something else.
What's my name?
Spirits, can you say Todd? Come on now, please say Todd for us.
That sounded like it said cannot.
Use my energy.
Oh, that's bad. Don't do that.
I don't mind. Smart. That's what they just said to you. That's funny. Did you just say smart to Todd?
Sounded like it said I did.
It did. Ghost?
I'm going to slow the sleep down a little.
Let's ask it if it's related to you.
Ask
AJ.
what?
Ask if it's related to you.
Is the spirit that's here right now, is it related to me? Oh, I don't know what that said, but that was something.
No, I think.
Did I bring you home?
How many spirits are in the home?
Three?
No.
Almost sound like Anthony at first.
Yeah, that's what it. Nah. Did it follow you home? Did you bring it home?
Did something follow me home? Did someone follow me home? Is that why I have this spirit with me? Okay. Is Ethan still here?
Yes.
It said something real low there, like I'm calling you or something. Ethan, how old are you, buddy? Ethan. How about Drina, David, or Raul? Drina, are you here? Is there anybody else that would like to talk? A female. Okay, what female? Can the female say her name?
I wish Jenny was here because I got a funny question. Nando's knows. I think Nando's knows what this question would be. Ask this question to the
Okay. What question?
Is Ireland really part of the UK?
Oh, I knew it. I knew you were going to go there.
Is Ireland really part of the UK? Could be. Did you hear that? Yo, it just said could be. I swear to God, I got to go back and review this. That was funny.
There she is. She must have heard it.
Here with us. Can you say Ireland, please?
Jenny, you missed my question. Jenny, you missed my question.
I don't think she can hear you.
Hey, listen, I gotta get going, brother. I gotta get my daughter ready for school and everything for the morning. Get her fed in her pajamas. But everybody have a great night. Good
Thanks for the
talking,
good
everybody.
debate, man. Thanks for the good debate. Thanks for the good debate. I enjoyed it.
Listen, I love hearing other ideas. Listen, it's all we're not dead, man. We don't know for sure. So I love ideas. I love listening to what people think.
Sure. For sure.
We all have our own weird experiences in this life, and I want some answers, as many as I can get. But seems like more answers equal more questions. But I'm cool with that too.
Yeah. Hey Todd, I just want to say thank you for taking over the show. I love you. You're the best.
It was Brian. He did it.
That's why I made you a host, because you just literally just take it over. I love it. I
don't mean to do it. I don't.
No, I'm only messing.
It's the paranormal. It gets me all jacked up. I start getting all fired up and tweaking out. Want to talk about it.
Can I be honest? I think it's because of the passion that we have for it, and we want to protect it. We want to protect it.
I get it.
And we want to make sure people aren't fucking with it. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of people out there that are. And that's why I get so offended so easily on some of these people that are basically mocking our field. And it annoys the crap out of me. It really does.
That's why I stopped watching it, though, because Paranormal caught on camera, all that used to get me upset too. And now if it's on, I'll just laugh at it because I know what it is. And there's nothing we can do about it. So I'd rather just focus on trying to find the answers, bro. That's that's why I started researching this shit to begin with. I had some weird experiences and wanted some answers. So
yeah, I get it.
And you're gonna help me get those answers, brother.
There must have been a full moon in the last couple of days because I've never been this irritable in a long time. So
well, guys,
it's all good as long as we all still leave as friends. It's all good.
Yeah, of course, always.
All right, y'all. Everybody have a great night. Good seeing you. I'll talk to everybody soon. Bye.
See you later, Todd.
But, do you know? I know what you're saying, Brian, about YouTubers, TikToks, and that. But do you think an element is the film industry that also make it harder? Of course. Of course. Of course. Like I told you guys last week, I watched The Conjuring House. It was an absolutely ridiculous movie. And, and then to see the second one was just as bad as the first one, if not more. And, and then to find out, because I asked this question and I asked it to Rob and Rob, when that movie was being made, was Lorraine Warren still alive? And she was. Yeah.
So the thing that bothered me about all this woman is trying to legitimize this business when she was around. Then you're accepting a movie like that to go out there and go, okay, you're okay with that? Yeah, I have a real problem with that. I really do, which makes me question who she really was as a person. Like if I had the abilities that she had, and then I was basically a producer or had something to do with that movie, I'd say, no, I don't want any part of this. Like I have integrity, which tells me that she didn't have any integrity or she was getting paid a lot of money, and it's just, it bothers the crap out of me. And, enough's enough, for God's sakes. And to have this woman, and I'll send you guys that video. I'll send you the video.
Yeah.
Like I'll send you the link. And she goes, oh, look at the orbs in here. Jesus loves me. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, come on. And that's what it says on there. She goes, Jesus loves me. But all these orbs are going through her room.
Brian, what was your question?
So
what was your question? I heard you saying I wish Jenny was here. What was your question when the box
is Ireland really part of UK?
And bash it up your arse, would you?
And you know what? And the funny thing is the SB7 said could be.
Yeah.
Oh, behold. Poor Mahone.
I know Todd was saying that he doesn't know if spirits can travel or, but when we're out on the investigation, I believe it's possible for a spirit to attach themselves to you and come back with you. And the reason I say that, when Sarah first started doing investigations, I was not interested in it one bit. You knew my feelings back then. Yeah. But one night she come back, and it was actually from Fort Whitley, right? And we were sat downstairs because I'd wait up for her to make sure she got home okay and everything was good. And we were sat down, 2 boys in bed. Well, all 3 boys were in bed because they were all quite young then. And we had footsteps running up and down the hallway. And we thought it might have been one of the kids, but they were all in bed. So spirits can definitely follow us and, make themselves known. I don't think they're restricted to a certain place or a certain location.
so
Do you
either.
guys
Yeah.
believe that they can move
I
around?
think some are. I think some are for some reason, and I think that they get trapped. Some of them, and I think it's a mental thing. I think it's like how we get depressed, and I think it's because their energy drops. Some of them, what they don't cross or they're scared to cross. They only have, I think, a certain amount of time. From what I've seen from my research, that's what I've always gotten. That some, when I went to Montana, some stayed in Montana and were just super fucking upset for some reason. It didn't make any sense.
I believe if you take your own life, you're going to be there for the rest of your life or the rest of spirit time.
You're stuck there.
No, I believe if you do yourself in or you commit suicide, I believe you're staying there. You're not going anywhere. You're earthbound for the rest of eternity. And that's what and I'll give you an example. The investigation I'm doing tomorrow night.
Well, you see, that's what brings me. That's what brings me to religion.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Brian. I want to hear what you said. Go ahead.
The investigation I'm doing tomorrow night. The live one. There's the previous owners. The previous owner's brother, who used to live in the apartment above, committed suicide out in the back.
Oh, wow.
He hung himself. He's still there. He's still there. And it's been, I think, now don't quote me on the time. I think it's been 8 years since 8 years, somewhere around there, and he's still there. So to me, he's going to be staying there. He's not going anywhere.
But do you think that could be by choice, though? Do you think that they choose to stay there? Because I know maybe this is the wrong way.
I believe
it. Does everyone know the film Ghost? Patrick Swayze. Has anyone ever seen that? When they've passed on, for example, Patrick Swayze was murdered, but he still had the ability to move around and go. Do you think that's possible? Do you think spirits stay in a location because they choose to stay there, not because they're bound to stay there?
Okay, so let me give you a story. So I know somebody that went and saw a medium, a fairly good medium. Okay. So her father died many, 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 many years ago. Her brother disappeared and was presumed dead. Okay. But he wasn't a very nice guy. He supposedly did a lot of bad things in his life. So the medium actually said to her, because the family didn't even know if the son had died because he had just disappeared. So nobody knows if he really died or not. The medium actually said that, yes, he did pass away, and he passed away quite suddenly. So after he disappeared, he died within the 1 or 2 days of his disappearance. So what the medium actually said to her, goes, yes, he's dead. Your father's obviously dead, but your father's up here and your brother's down here. Now, the reason her father was up here was because he was such a good man during life. He was a very kind man, a very genuine man. Her brother was down here because he was not a very nice guy. Did a lot of bad things in his life.
Yeah.
So I truly believe that there's different realms, depending on who you are as a person, whether you're a good person, whether you're a bad person. Now, whether you're a bad person, that realm is, in my opinion, earthbound. And the person that's not is more, free up, if you want to call it heaven, if that's what you want to call it, heaven. So, that's what I believe. Now, everybody's different, obviously. Everybody has their own opinions on this, and that's a great thing. And Todd said it earlier. Until we die, we don't know.
I tell you what, I died. I still don't know.
But I mean dead for longer than 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I believe there are different realms. I believe there is certain levels that people go to, and you're going to be in that level, and that's where you're going to be. So the people that were bad, the people that were bad, the people that took their own lives and all that thing, I believe they'll stay earthbound. And if you're not that type of person, you're going to go towards more what most people believe in, which is heaven. So I believe there are different realms, but I will even go a step further than that. I believe you are in heaven. I believe you can come down and communicate with your loved ones. Communicate with your loved ones.
So,
Why
Brian,
not?
what
Why
level
isn't-
or realm is the street corner on?
Well,
lower level.
I would definitely say that's in between the good and the bad, for sure, because
Depends how the night goes.
Well, no, it depends on what street corner you're on,
Oh.
because there are different bad streets. There are different street corners, of course. So but
Well, guys, on that note, I'm ending this. All right, I'm ending this. This has been the most craziest Talking with the Source mini episode, whatever we want to call it, I've ever listened to in my life. But I love all you guys. Thank you all for coming on. I appreciate.
I wasn't really wanting to be perfectly honest. I really wasn't wanting to come on. I really wanted to watch and sit back and enjoy you guys. But after the whole Robin Nick Groff thing, I was going, okay.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, guys, I appreciate you all guys for coming on. Thank you so much. We're definitely going to keep doing this again because I love doing this. Ellie, thank you for coming on and joining us. Chris, thank you so much. Brian, my brother, you're always on. And Nando, you're always on with us too now, so I love it.
Yeah. It's been
Anna's brought a smile to my face in a time like this. So
yeah. And I like what's in the background there, buddy, on the wall. I don't know if you did that on purpose or not, but it was a nice touch.
No, that's
family.
Yeah, Judy picked that out.
It's about family. It's very important.
Hold on, just before you go, it's.
Thank you, Ash. What is it?
Family.
Family room.
Something underneath.
Oh, family where life begins. Love never ends. Oh, there we go. Well, you could have helped us, Ellie, if you knew. Or Chris.
I felt like letting you suffer.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
She's got your number, AJ.
I like the patrol's. I like the patrol's new logo.
Yeah, and the patrol, please, I want you to reach out to me if you could, either AJ Capasso on Facebook or talkingwiththesource@gmail.com. I'd love to have you on the show, share some of your evidence, and get you guys on here. So please, if you could,
or gummies at the street corner.co.com, isn't it?
No, that's yours, Robin.
No, mine's .co.uk.
Wow. Oh, right, okay. That makes sense. The difference.
I'm .co.uk. He's .com.
Oh, right, okay. Sorry, I needed you to clarify.
And by the way, I'm .ca.
Okay.
There you are.
Thank you for watching another mini episode of Talking with the Source. You guys are crazy.